What is going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. Now, in today's video, I want to talk to you about a tool that you can use to identify these areas of displacement. Now, we've already talked about the EMA to actually identify where that shift happens, but what about the actual candles themselves, where we're actually drawing the zone from? Now, if you remember, I spoke to you about the power of the doji because the doji represents indecision, imbalance, accumulation, distribution. Okay. And so when we are, what the indicator that I'm going to show you is basically going to show you when the body is less than 50% of the overall movement of the candle, meaning from the highest point of the wick to the lowest point of the wick. It's going to show you when the body makes up less than 50% of that entire range. Okay, so I'm just going to show it to you right here. It's called the 50% body candle, and to find it, you simply type in 50% into your indicators and strategies tab, and it is this one right here. This one I think is a little bit, from what I remember, it's a little bit buggy, but this one is really, really great. Okay, and so I want to show you a couple of examples of just how amazingly this works. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a bullish cross. Okay, and then if we look at the next strong area that price comes into, it comes into this zone beautifully. This candle right here, indicated by the indicator, indicates a very, very strong zone there. Okay, we can see that we have eventually ended up going up rather nicely. Okay, we can see here we crossed, and then we've got this candle just before here. Now, before, if you hadn't have had this indicator on, that you probably wouldn't have even seen this as the doji. And yet when you have it on, it makes perfect sense that then we come back and we test it perfectly. Okay, very, very nice. Okay. So we can see here, if we're drawn this on just before, had a very strong bearish push through here. Most likely this was some kind of news or fundamental aspect, which is fine because we're not just blindly entering these zones anyway. So, we would have probably been able to filter that out. This is very rangy here, but yeah, just a very, very simple tool that you can use. It just helps you basically visualize where those dojis are. And then when you use that in conjunction with either, your trend line, whatever you're using, or the EMA cloud cross, or anything like that, it's just going to add that extra confluence to you. So that's pretty much it. I hope that that makes sense. It's a really, really powerful tool. And guys, I will see you on the next video.